Hey guys, I wanted to make a quick video because I get so many people saying, oh, I was thinking of getting the whole house, the standby generator, the Generac. I love Generac. I can't wait to get the Generac with the transfer switch. You know, I'm talking about basically the stationary generators. They don't have wheels. They're fixed on the side of the house. They run, most of the residential are liquid propane and natural gas. You can get some diesels, but you won't have the gasoline ones at this point. Usually they're, the popular ones are around 22 kW, 22,000 watt and higher. So many people, oh, you know, I'd rather get that. I'm thinking of getting that instead of doing the propane, the portable ones with wheels. You know, it's so much upkeep and it's so expensive. I don't know what you guys are thinking, that the other one is going to be cheaper or something. It's going to be way more expensive. So let me just tell you some stuff that 95% of the homeowners that get these installed, they don't know because they're not told. Obviously, this company selling you the job isn't going to tell you the negatives of it. All right, so you get a home standby generator. You want it fully automatic. You don't want to touch a single thing. When the power goes out, it knows, it transfers, it starts up, it powers the house. You don't do anything. When power comes back on, it knows, it shuts down, it transfers from generator back to the house. FP&L shuts down. You don't do a single thing. Okay, sounds amazing. It is amazing. It's really cool. It's awesome. Personally, I will never buy one of those unless, and this is the only reason why I would get one, and this is the only reason why I tell people to get one. If you can't go outside and you can't move and you're like 90 years old, get one if you can afford it. Fine. But if you're a perfectly healthy human being and you can go outside and move a little portable a couple feet and flick some breakers and you're good to go, I don't see it being beneficial to spend. Probably you're going to spend, most likely, if you've got a bigger house, you're going to spend $20,000 to $30,000. Now, if you get a big house and you need a big generator, you might spend on the whole installation $40,000, $50,000, $60,000. It all depends. But the average homeowner with a regular sized house is going to spend around $12,000 to $20,000 for the generator, the installation of the electrical stuff, the installation of the propane tank. Now, there are obviously exceptions. If you have natural gas ran to the house, okay, then it's not going to be as much because you don't have to dig into your ground and put a huge 250 to 500 to 1,000 gallon propane tank in there, tearing the whole driveway up, you know, all of that. That's a huge chunk of money right there. Saved. But if you were going to go, so let me tell you the first thing. Number one, you're spending $20,000 for an install. First of all, you're going to have an air-cooled generator. Those aren't even good. Portables are $3,600. If you're going to spend 20 grand, you better get an 1,800 RPM generator. Just think about it. 3,600 RPMs versus 1,800. I'd rather have 1,800. It's going to be way quieter, less rotations per minute, less crazy inertia, less breakdowns, okay? That's that. Number two, the maintenance plans for the stationary ones, they're more expensive. For the portables, you guys don't even do maintenance plans. You guys could care less if the thing works in the winter. You guys just call me when hurricane season comes and says, hey, like, can you check it? So, okay, you're getting hit with $250. Maybe more if we got to replace something. So it's $250 a year. Let's just say it's $250 a year for a portable generator maintenance cost. Let's also say with today's prices, you could get a dual fuel portable generator, a dual fuel 13,000 watt, 14,000 watt, electric start, 2-3 year warranty for $1,500 or less. If you're patient and you wait for Prime Day, you can get a Duramax like $1,300 or $1,400 for like $1,100. It's crazy. Okay, so you're spending $1,000 instead of $20. You're spending $250 a year instead of. Now let's get to the maintenance package for the standby units. If you have a little air cooled, most companies for a once a year or twice a year visit, maybe a twice a year package maintenance contract would be 1 year. One visit's going to be the oil change and filter change. The next visit would be just a visual inspection, running it for 30 minutes, checking everything, blah, blah, blah. You're looking at like $500 for $350 for $500 for the maintenance yearly, and that's the basic package. Okay, so you're spending more upfront every year. You're putting down, 10,000% more, and the issue is with the standby units, there's a lot more electronics, right? Because it's all automatic. There's sensing, there's a lot more relays, a lot more fuses, a lot more computer control boards, and I promise you, they don't last. If you're lucky, and all you're paying for every year for, a couple, 5 years is just the maintenance and your generator's working perfectly, you're very lucky. Your battery dies. See, people, since it's automatic, people don't check anything. And they let the battery go for 5 years or just not check it at all. And either the battery charger fuse maybe blew, or the battery was defective and only lasted a year, and bam, they lose power, right? We lose power. Okay. You're looking across the street at your neighbor. Place is dark. You see him bringing his portable out, and you're like, oh, okay, it's been 10 seconds. Like, why isn't mine kicking on? You're like, oh, hold on. Let's just give it time. Maybe the generator's waking up. He's hooked up. He starts his thing. He's all like standing there like, a 30-year-old Mr. Mom, dad talk, father talk, staring across. Oh, hey, Billy, what's up with your portable? Or what's up with your standby? I sure love that. I wish I got one. The wife wouldn't let me. Too much money. But what's going on with it? And you're like, oh shit, okay. Well, I don't know, Timmy. Last month, it started up. Let me go look. You go around the side, and you see a red light on. There's an indicator panel, and there's a red light. And you say, what the heck? Normally, it's green. Well, the battery's dead. Or one of your sensors is bad. Or the controller's bad. Okay. Didn't work when you needed it to. How automatic is it? Does this happen all the time? No. But it happens a lot more than you would think, honestly. Okay? So that's that. There's more intricate electronics. It breaks down easier. And that means it's more expensive. The parts are more expensive, okay? So you're spending all of this money for what? To show off like, oh, I didn't have to do anything? Yeah, I know. It's freaking awesome to be in your house. Even if you have friends over a company, storm hits, bam, power's lost. You hear the engine start up. bam, electricity turns on. It's cool. I get it. It all depends on, you know, your financials and everything. You know, if you're got tons of money and you can afford 20 grand is nothing to you, I get it. Do it. Is it worth it? No. I'm still not done yet. So, you got that issue. Okay, let me call my people that installed and sold me the generator. Hey guys, there's a red light on and I lost power. It didn't kick on. Okay, sir, you want us out there today, or do you want to wait until, you know, normal working hours? Yeah, if you want us out here tonight, it's going to be a $250 emergency charge plus a $300 service charge. And that, sir, if we find out that the battery is dead, that is not including the battery. Batteries from Generac, a Generac battery is $277. Go ahead and check the website. I'm not lying to you. So, total, your bill comes out to almost $1,000. I'm serious, okay? I'm so serious. It's like that. One sec.